Let's go to the cinema and watch a movie. Let's go to the cinema and watch a movie. Do you have any concerns? Do you have any concerns? I wish I could overcome my fear of public speaking. I wish I could overcome my fear of public speaking. They have been married for 10 years. They have been married for 10 years. The bakery is at the end of the street. The bakery is at the end of the street. Do we lose in the night time? Do we lose in the night time? Where can I find baking supplies? Where can I find baking supplies? I don't have money to buy a new car. I don't have money to buy a new car. They need a nurse every year. They need a nurse every year. He is reading a book while drinking tea. He is reading a book while drinking tea. Is successful on a weekly basis. Is successful on a weekly basis. Don't they dance at noon? Don't they dance at noon? Do they always have to blame? Do they always have to blame? We need to clean the bathroom. We need to clean the bathroom. The museum had closed the day before I could see everything. The museum had closed the day before I could see everything. The doctor ordered some physical therapy for you. The doctor ordered some physical therapy for you. Necessary. Necessary. I don't want to say anything to anyone. I don't want to say anything to anyone. A parking ticket was issued for an illegally parked vehicle. A parking ticket was issued for an illegally parked vehicle. Where will I stand in 2 centuries? Where will I stand in 2 centuries? We must take responsibility for our actions. We must take responsibility for our actions. The next part of this journey went much faster. The next part of this journey went much faster. Can I use my smartwatch for payment? Can I use my smartwatch for payment? Next year, he will have earned his master's degree. Next year, he will have earned his master's degree. He will graduate from college next year. He will graduate from college next year. I've been CEO every year. I've been CEO every year. Pleased. Pleased. They usually go for a walk on the weekends. They usually go for a walk on the weekends. Can I use your phone for a minute? Can I use your phone for a minute? Can I help with anything? Can I help with anything? She works as a teacher and she is a nurse. She works as a teacher and she is a nurse. He won't talk to her until he apologizes. He won't talk to her until he apologizes. Should not invest. Should not invest. They have to walk to school every morning. They have to walk to school every morning. He is a talented musician. He is a talented musician. If you don't lock the door, anyone can enter the house. If you don't lock the door, anyone can enter the house. The store opens at 7 a.m. The store opens at 7 a.m. Informed. Informed. Children should give money to their classmates. Children should give money to their classmates. Didn't he attack 5 years ago? Didn't he attack 5 years ago? I saw a pink rabbit in the forest. I saw a pink rabbit in the forest. We usually go shopping on Saturdays. We usually go shopping on Saturdays. Were his children journalists? Were his children journalists? I am not a daily commitment. I am not a daily commitment. The students passed the exam. The students passed the exam. I shouldn't be quoting 1 a.m. later. I shouldn't be quoting 1 a.m. later. Fruit salad. Fruit salad. Haven't we done accounting often? Haven't we done accounting often? I will create an account on this website. I will create an account on this website. Were their stepmothers garbage collectors? Were their stepmothers garbage collectors? They will be renovating their kitchen next month. They will be renovating their kitchen next month. They are going to school. They are going to school. His brother was a locksmith. His brother was a locksmith. After we finish our meal, we have dessert. After we finish our meal, we have dessert. The cat purrs when you stroke it. The cat purrs when you stroke it. They will be buying a new car soon. They will be buying a new car soon. By the end of the day, they will have fixed the problem. By the end of the day, they will have fixed the problem. Energetic. Energetic. They can never be surgeons. They can never be surgeons. I taught at noon. I taught at noon. While surfing the internet, I came across an interesting article. While surfing the internet, I came across an interesting article. We walked around the city for hours. We walked around the city for hours. The sun rises from the east. The sun rises from the east. We need to talk. We need to talk. His grandfather was a firefighter. His grandfather was a firefighter. Scalable. Scalable. Shouldn't they kiss? Shouldn't they kiss? I will try again to pass the test. I will try again to pass the test. Are we going to launch the sun? Are we going to launch the sun? They do not benefit. They do not benefit. Didn't they object soon? Didn't they object soon? As I understand it. As I understand it. Next month I will be teaching English at a school in China. Next month I will be teaching English at a school in China. They were studying for the biology exam together. They were studying for the biology exam together. Is her stepdaughter a potter? Is her stepdaughter a potter? Connected weekly? Connected weekly? Our decor is stylish and modern. Our decor is stylish and modern. He upgraded his phone to the latest model. He upgraded his phone to the latest model. Was my mother-in-law a caregiver? Was my mother-in-law a caregiver? I have to diversify. I have to diversify. Precision. Precision. The sun rises from the east. The sun rises from the east. How is it going? How old are you? Can you tell me to continue? How is it going? How old are you? Can you tell me to continue? Didn't we recruit at 2 p.m.? Didn't we recruit at 2 p.m.? They ate a balanced diet and, as a result, maintained their health. They ate a balanced diet and, as a result, maintained their health. They met in the park for a picnic. They met in the park for a picnic. We listened to music. We listened to music. This necklace is worthless. This necklace is worthless. He could speak 3 languages fluently. He could speak 3 languages fluently. In case you don't have friends in town. In case you don't have friends in town. It should have been after 5 nights. It should have been after 5 nights. If it's cold, wear a jacket. If it's cold, wear a jacket. I will study English in England next year. I will study English in England next year. He worked late in the office. He worked late in the office. The movie will have already started when we arrive. The movie will have already started when we arrive. Black coffee is stronger than white. Black coffee is stronger than white. According to the book, the story takes place in the future. According to the book, the story takes place in the future. I was going to school. I was going to school. I know. I know. She was practicing her public speaking skills in front of a mirror. She was practicing her public speaking skills in front of a mirror. Your nephew was an air traffic controller. Your nephew was an air traffic controller. Am I a rower before? Am I a rower before? I need to buy a new makeup. I need to buy a new makeup. Didn't they survive? Didn't they survive? He took a shower before going to work. He took a shower before going to work. Competitive. Competitive. They use cars alternately on trips. They use cars alternately on trips. They can shoot normally. They can shoot normally. These people are in the park. These people are in the park. We studied for the exam together. We studied for the exam together. My parents bought a new car. My parents bought a new car. My stepbrother is a garbage man. My stepbrother is a garbage man. He was supposed to visit his friend in the hospital. He was supposed to visit his friend in the hospital. What is the price? What is the price? Wouldn't it add at dawn? Wouldn't it add at dawn? Do you have sugar? Do you have sugar? Don't you think? Don't you think? Why don't we visit the art gallery downtown? Why don't we visit the art gallery downtown? He would deny it after 4 nights. He would deny it after 4 nights. I shouldn't include. I shouldn't include.